Peace, love, and light to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the God in us. We see you and we love you. Now listen, I just loaded up a video and me and Riz was just going back and forth on the video real quick because he spotted shit in there I didn't even see. At the end with that entity, he released his stuff inside of the air. Now you can go back and take a closer look at it and play it in a slow mo, but towards the end it releases stuff come out the back of it and it goes into the air. Now what I want to play for you next is a video. This is coming from WSO Steve, so I'm going to give him the credit for this. But I'm going to play it for you, my people. I want you to listen to it. I want you to use your God-loving heart and use your third eye. Now, he's going to play part of the video and speak about WikiLeaks. Now, you know about Eric Snowden. When Hillary Clinton was running for president, Eric Snowden and his partner hacked her fucking email. Now, guess what? Eric Snowden fled to Russia, but his partner got caught. Now, guess what happened with his partner? He's missing. Nobody know where the fuck he went to. But Eric Snowden is still over in Russia. Eric Snowden, when he released those WikiLeaks files, it stated that it's a group of extraterrestrials that's not only here, but also on their way here. So how y'all not paying attention to this and how y'all stating that I'm pseudoscience or I'm fear-mongering? The planet is changing. Point blank and simple, the planet is going back to its higher and greater self, and we are. The best advice I could tell each and every last one of you to alkaline your vessel, get in tune with the planet, get in tune with your brother, your sister, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the universe. Also, the spaceships, the huge spaceships, the very big, huge spaceships over Earth, right? They look like the moon or ball, you understand? But inside them are huge spaceships. The moon is a fucking huge spaceship. But I'm going to let Riz elaborate on that.
Yeah, when you watch the video, you'll see a gigantic blue orb, and the guy in the video will break it down to you. He'll like steal some of the contrast out to try to give you a better visual, and you can see it's a gigantic ship over Earth. You can see the dimensions in it, the structure, the color, the band going through the middle of it, and it's protected by a dome, and it's huge. Like the ships I'm seeing here must be tiny in comparison to this. So this is crazy, and they talk about an extraterrestrial threat. So it's real. It's not a game.
Yo, Trump, man, I'm telling y'all, man, Trump releasing all that. The Trump with the red ties releasing all the information, man. Him and Putin is teaming up together, man. They're trying to save y'all. Y'all don't understand that, man. He wouldn't say space army or military for no reason, man.
Space Force.
It's Space Force. Come on, they need energy-based weapons. Them guns and stuff is not going to work, my people.
And the ships flying in the sky, you can tell air traffic control doesn't have anything to do with them. They're flying around doing whatever they want to do, and, flying close to each other, doing stuff that would be against airplane rules or air traffic control. It's just crazy. So nobody's up there doing anything to these entities. They're doing whatever they want to do.
So I tell you, my people, please enjoy the video. Peace, love, and light to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the God in us. I see you, and we truly love you, my people.
Steve Olson, WSO. Hope you're doing well. Check this out. It's July 26, 2018, and these are pictures from the 22nd, the ISS. I got one picture from one subscriber, but we had one other subscriber that was able to capture a few frames of this strange blue object over the Earth. Now, mind you, I had to brighten it up a little bit to see it. Not too much, though. And you can see this thing kind of evolve. It looks like light is going from left to right on it, and then it gets cut off. The light gets cut off maybe by that beam or something. I don't know. But that is just an astounding picture. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff. And then this is the last picture. This is what it looks like without the brightness. And then if I increase the brightness, that's how you can see that blue thing there, right? And again, that's what they do. They wash the colors out, or the Earth washes those colors out in the background. But whatever that is weird. Very, very strange. Global intelligence files. And this is an old file that somebody had sent me a long time ago, and I just missed it. And I saw it today. And it talk about timing of a particular thing, right? This is from 2010. So this is before the 2012 debacle, when everybody was freaking out, right? But this is one of those leaks from, in this case, it's the company Stratfor, which is a global intelligence contractor that works for the Department of Homeland Security, the Marines, etc. And this was an intercept dump. And this really didn't make much news. Maybe it did back then. I wasn't really paying attention to the alternative media at that time. But check this out. It's mysterious vortex warned is creating global weather catastrophe. Now check this out. Scott Stewart wrote, a bizarre report prepared for the Prime Minister Putin by Admiral Maximov of Russia, its Northern Fleet, states that a mysterious magnetic vortex currently centered in the Gulf of Aden, and this again was from 2010, I believe, and it says it has defied all the combined efforts of Russia, the United States, and China to shut it down, even to ascertain its exact origin or cause for being. The Gulf of Aden is one of the most vital waterways in the world, located in the Arabian Sea between Yemen and let me get a map up here for you. This is where that's at. See, this is the Gulf of Aden. Here's Ethiopia, Somalia, in this area here. Just so happens that there's a lot going on there, right? And has been for a long time now. Check this out. According to this report, U.S. scientists began noticing the formation of this vortex in late 2000, after which the Americans established a base of operations on the Horn of Africa in Djibouti, the capital and largest city of the Republic of Djibouti. And after the 9/11 attacks on America, Djibouti then became the home of the Combined Joint Task Force, Horn of Africa. After remaining relatively stable since its discovery in November 2000, this report continues, the Gulf of Aden began to expand in late 2008, prompting the United States to issue an extraordinary warning to the entire world about this mysterious occurrence, into which the response to the following nations rushed their naval forces to the area. And you can see the list there. Royal, Australian Navy, Belgian, Bulgarian, Royal Danish, etc. Using the pretext that these naval forces were needed to protect the Gulf of Aden from Somalia pirates. Now, I know it's a look back 8 years, right? But what I'm trying to point out to you is that, see how they have the cover story? This is a WikiLeaks. And the cover story was Somali pirates. I never thought Somali pirates were a big threat. I never thought that they could be. I mean, what does it take to stop pirates from coming on a battleship, right? Or even a tanker or something like that. Sure, piracy happens. But here we go. It was a pretext for the naval forces to protect the Gulf of Aden, and who are actually nothing more than lightly armed youngsters looking for food, since this mysterious vortex has destroyed their fishing waters. Admiral Maximov states in his report that this buildup is the largest of its kind in human history, and that Russia is prepared to join with the Americans to defeat what many world officials believe is an attack upon our planet by forces previously unknown. So they were ascertaining that it was a extraterrestrial threat. I would say that the timing works with the Eric Briggs testimony. We'll have Eric on next show, and we're going to do an update. He's going to go through his letter to Senator Davis and to all the senators that he sent in 2014. Guys, that guy's for real, and he's in big trouble. People are after him, and so we want to get his word out there so that protects him. Okay. Beginning earlier last month, this report continues, the Gulf of Aden vortex began an extraordinary series of expansions that for the first time since its discovery were preceded by an earthquake. And these earthquakes are at that 10-kilometer depth, and strangely linked to the timing of the mysterious reappearance of the planet Jupiter's south equatorial belt stripe that disappeared. And again, there's links, and I'm going to give you the links so you can study this yourself. One such, so basically, the same cannot, so though the information is contained in this report is being blacklisted, and there we go. There's blacklisting of information in the world's mainstream media. If you think that you're getting the real news through the mainstream media, I'm telling you right now. But the same cannot be said of alternative news sites, some of which have speculated that the Gulf of Aden vortex may very well be a Stargate. Oh, whatever. I'm not sure it is or not. Opening up another dimension. One such site, The Truth Behind the Scene, further notes another remarkable coincidence or synchronicity, that is the series of earthquakes on the very same day, which the Webbots and Time Wave Zero both showed a tipping point indicated. Another such site, Dan Wei from China, states about the Stargate hypothesis that internet users have been concerned with news about a Gulf of Aden Stargate. Again, I think that this is probably not. I don't know. This is my stuff speculation, but I would have to say that given the timing of this stuff, it could be related to the UV star that is coming into our solar system. About a month after the spiral disappear, a massive magnetic field that appeared in the Gulf of Aden opened up a wormhole or Stargate. The rumor said that the multinational military escort in the Gulf of Aden, ostensibly there to fight Somali pirates, is actually working to explore the Stargate and distant galaxies. Are you guys seeing this? WikiLeaks? What the heck, right? I didn't even, it's crazy stuff. And then it goes on and on. Has also reported massive storm systems, and there's all the different things. And this is where we saw in about 2010, 2011, that's when we started to see the major weather anomalies on the Earth. So I thought this was just an interesting little thing to throw into the mix for food for thought.